on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. And incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Shotgun now for Wentz. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Hey, 22! 4 down, track 53!
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. Flushed out right. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know something, big guy, we're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing.
A good pickup there, a 22.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Throwing on first is Wentz. And this will be incomplete. Edelman, the intended receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Straight 15, straight 15.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Phillip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Now Wentz on 3rd down. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's fourth. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a fourth down. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie. But yeah,
either way,
you got it.
I just went right past it.
Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Hey, tag 32! Tag 32! Hey, hot!
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Tackle made there by Jonathan Cyprien.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. The Lions had the fewest 3rd down conversions on the ground in the NFL in 2017. What will they do here on 3rd and short? 3rd and 2, Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 23 yards on the play. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
23 yards on the play. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
He's got his man, Boyd. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run it here. This is James White. And his first carry, he loses the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. That's probably bringing back nightmares of last week, isn't it?
No doubt about it. Right now, I'm looking over at the coaching staff, and I'm seeing the wheels turning in their heads. And you know what is happening? They're remembering how they started the season in camp, even in the offseason where they emphasized ball security, and they're wondering why the message isn't sinking in.
Yeah, 5 turnovers last week, now 1 here in the opening quarter. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the lead grows to 10-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So here come the Lions now. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 26. Stafford here coming off his pick 6. The left side completion to Jones. That one goes for 24 yards. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other.
Monday. 21. Hey. Zebra.
From the 50, Stafford. Flush to his right. And that's incomplete.
What's the old adage? quick but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
On the ball,
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the 50, it's Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
10, 11, 11.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. Throw left side, taken in by Galladay. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A lot of people call the toss a probing play to see what they can get against the defense, to see how they adjust and react. Their probing's working pretty well. That was a very nice run.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. Prater for the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Throwing now is Wentz. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I know at retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. They'll run with White. Room to run past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. So many different weapons available in that Patriot backfield. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And he'll get it down here to the 43. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On second down, here's Wentz. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
New England on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Miles Killebrew with a pick. The 30. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Working from the gun, Wentz. Over the middle, Dorsett. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. This is White on the screen. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Now Wentz will keep it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Hang in there now. Hang in there now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Showed off the footwork, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. New England on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Go.
A first carry now for Rex Burkhead. And the penetration too strong. He won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the 2nd half.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
On 1st down at Stafford. Wide open receiver complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Zebra.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Let's go now. Let's go. Trips right. Ready. Look at
The 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this 1st half. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the 1st half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
That one goes for 24 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
21.
1st and 10. Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. Catch made right side by Wilson. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Hey, tag 58 here, tag 58. Jumbo, jumbo. Hey, go here.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Throwing deep for Galladay. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Hey, takes 2 right there.
They pitch it out to Johnson. And the agility got him a few extra before he's taken down right at the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Play action. Stafford. And that is incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the 1st down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. So on 4th down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. Spins by. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Throwing on first is Wentz. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. That's Gordon. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Now, that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area.
And he loses the football a second time. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
The psychology of the game.
Come on.
Stafford and the Lions now have a 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Shit, playing this new league game that I'm in and getting punished. Well, I ain't getting punished, but I'm down 4. And I'm not used to the team, and the team is. I'm playing with the Pats, and they ass.
It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface.
You back? You at home?
Go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Hey, 22. Double right. Ready.
Yeah.
Go here.
I don't know. Well. Yeah, I'm not. Stop, girl. God,
second down. Here's Stafford. Dancing to his left.
That ball should be out. My guy fumbled twice, but it won't. It's gay as fuck. Sit down, mama.
Did a good job of sliding around in the pocket. There was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Sit down, baby. Sit down.
An extra corner on the field for New England here on 3rd down.
Yeah, another DB.
Okay. Hold on. Don't grab this wire. I know she's going to do it.
A shotgun snap for Stafford.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah,
It's a
TCH.
Patriot sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Yeah, the Patriots.
Yo, Henny, stop being gay and boot somebody, bruh.
And they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating.
Wow.
Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Facing a 2nd and 2 after
what
that
pick is it on?
catch, good for 8 yards.
Oh.
From the gun, it's Wentz.
No, that's against the point, bro.
And he'll get to
the point is
29-yard line, brought down there.
The point.
At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue.
No, they're not. You don't know that. You don't know that.
To go in this 3rd quarter.
All right, well, if they're not, but what I'm saying is, if they're not drafting their team, why would we keep them in the league? Because all they're gonna do is not like their team.
On 1st down. And again, he'll find Gronkowski complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain.
That's what I'm saying. That's crazy.
Wentz. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a 1st down. Wentz going to lead his guys up 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Chill.
Back now at Ford Field.
Chill. Let me finish this game first.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
I'm in the 4th. Let me.
They fake the give. Now Wentz.
Oh yeah, bitch.
Wide open receiver.
I know,
complete.
but I don't want it to. You know what I mean?
Down, but not before
I gotta be
getting
focused.
Inside the 30. A good pick up there, 26
Yo,
yards.
little mama, stop,
so
please.
Into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, how's Bart? What did he go, 25?
On the toss, here's one.
God dang. Hate these slow running backs, bro. All right, maybe he juked better.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside.
Yeah, I could have told you that.
And just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, my God, he dropped it.
A nice hit, jars the ball free, and brings up 3rd down.
He dropped the ball. I can't believe this.
Hang on, and as I said unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that,
you
right?
You the online
Not
police.
No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
What the frick, man? Yo, that's bad. It won't let me snap the ball, bro.
Now Wentz on 3rd down.
Damn, I threw it right to him. God!
Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis.
I can't believe I just did that shit.
God!
God!
And off he goes.
Damn!
Bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Man, I'm about to leave this league already.
Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers.
Already paid, too.
They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting,
Get down.
And then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point good by Prater, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So they throw the pick 6.
Hey, yo, chill. My head hurt already. Riley, get down from there.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Yo, that's funny as shit.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Daddy gonna get your butt. You better stop.
Offense now set to come back out onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good
Yo, that's
position
funny as
means
crap.
go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gordon. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
Shorty.
Wentz now on 1st down. Being chased out left. He couldn't.
He dropped it? Come on, man.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not
tired,
a bad
aren't you?
throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the
I just
football.
see that's what I'm
Really,
saying,
really
bro.
well
Like,
done.
Decent
tell him.
offense, just
Oh my
better
God.
defense. I think you're right.
Well, what I'm saying is you should ask him that because there's a dude that's ready to draft.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down.
Yes.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes a quarter.
Touchdown. That's how I should drive all the time on this nigga, man.
Philip Dorsett,
Hey,
his
what are you
first
doing?
touchdown here of the new campaign.
Girl,
And the
chill.
Patriots are back within a score.
You about to get toe up, bruh.
Go. 20.
Again, it's Wentz. And this is caught. They got it.
I can't believe
And
that.
that could be an important 2 points that gets him back
Sit
within
down
a
and
field
watch your
goal.
show or go to sleep. You about to go to sleep, bro. I swear.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
Damn, my head hurt.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
How about you DM every... Well,
so
never mind. I'll do it when I get
Lions.
off.
They're
It just don't
holding
make
on
sense.
right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains.
Damn,
doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it.
Damn, man.
And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
I feel like Deacon right now. Lockman. Yo, I would have loved to be on chat with him that night when I was playing him. I wish I had him on.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10.
4 down, tag 53.
Bro, how can y'all be getting blocked every freaking...
And they'll get this
Swear to
one
God,
to
yo.
20-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way
That's
back
what
in
I'm
the
saying.
1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during
No,
the
I'm
season
playing the
in
game.
order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now the longtime Patriot. It's LeGarrette Blount. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in.
Yo, do me a favor. Find out who not drafting, bro.
Because one more score, and this game's over.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. On the toss, here's Johnson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Again, it's Johnson.
Yo, I fucking hate this game, yo.
Touchdown. Kerryon Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Lions
Hey, you got to excuse me. You're going to have to excuse me because I'm cussing. I'm in a game right now, so all this gentleman talk, you got to excuse me.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
Man, fuck this shit. I'm about to leave this fucking league.
That's fielded in the end zone.
I just got in it. It's a money league.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
Yo, for real, boot somebody, man. What the fuck?
Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a
all right, well, I'm going to ask him. I'm going to ask him, whoever. I'm going to ask him. I don't have a gird alert.
He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to it at 2nd down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play. On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up.
Let's go. Come on, man. Dorsett, you can't get caught. You can't get caught, Dorsett. Let's fucking go, man.
Touchdown, New England.
I swear to God, this dude a bum for real. And I'm about to lose.
Touchdown.
I'm going to be the trash of the league.
The Patriots have cut it back within a score.
All right, down
no,
3.
We're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
Damn. No, if niggas is actually on,
and this will be a
touchback
as that sails over the end line.
No, but if he, I mean, I know he gonna play though.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I'm gonna air his ass.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Stafford going to throw it.
Damn, he wide open. Fuck, man.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
God bless it.
Timeout here called by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
All right, little mama. Baby.
The busy night continues for Johnson. And he'll be taken
the
down,
baby been up. That's probably why I'm screaming.
Territory. 11 more on that one. And
what's up,
another
little mama?
First
it's
down.
time for you to go to nap.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking
bottom.
fresh in this one despite the heavy workload.
She don't got a choice.
But you and I both know. Well-conditioned,
no
and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line.
Oh, it's nap time. She ain't been asleep all day.
Big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
Yo, it's about to be some beast when I get back on the clock. Oh, you trying to score? You one of these niggas. No, I ain't saying nothing.
They toss it out right to Johnson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way
I'm
in
not
this
saying
one, but
nothing.
this time they get him behind the line.
They picked Lamar Jackson at 3. I got no more words.
And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
That's what that mean. Oh my God, no. I got a headache already.
Step on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's
I got a headache, bruh.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Let's see.
What that got to do with anything?
7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
You know I do my research, right? And I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this game. And all of them started with ball security in some form or another, understanding that taking care of the ball was the key to winning games. They can't believe what they're seeing right now because they spend all this time on it. Taking care of it.
Oh, my God.